Alright everybody, we're back. We have a safe key to locate. Oh, but first... the Vampire Knight. William Marshall. Forget the legend about the man. The one most of you never heard of, you lazy bastards. Forget the empty tomb in Temple Church. Forget the death of those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the Guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That's the only fact we must keep in mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind. This little fucker is clever. How many times have we thought we had cornered him to finally only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall has been a vampire for 1,000 years. We are no match until we change our plans concerning his hunt. So here are a few questions for you, lazy bastards, and I want all of them answered before speaking of another great hunt to pin the leech down. Who helped him escape his den under Temple Church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before we investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traitorous Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they meet in 1785 in London? The report of this meeting has been burnt, but witnesses remain of a request made by Marshall to access a specific book in their library. Why does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? Lady Blackwood. They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786, according to the Brotherhood spies. She tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1793, before fleeing when spotted by our fearless mentor, Kendall Stone. See the pattern here? What happened during these few years? Why such agitation and activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path to our most eminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire of England to survive our righteous wrath. So, Lady Blackwood. That wouldn't happen to be Lady Ashbury, would it? But we're looking for a... In fact, actually, is this a investigation? Oh, yeah, it's this. Okay. I still need to talk to, that dude. But yeah, let's go looking for this safe key before we start heading into talk to Swansea. This is the thing that that guy was looking for that we're not supposed to read if we find it, right? I don't know if it'll let me read it. I'm hoping it will, because I'm nosy like that. But, we won't know until we manage to actually find it. Or technically to, excuse me, rat, to beat up the guy that,
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Has it. Oh. Hi.
Best be moving on.
Yes, best be moving
Best
on.
run along home, sir.
Get them weapons ready!
Oh. Ow! That was rude.
Oh my!
Oh god, ow! Ow! You people are so rude!
Lord, give us strength!
No, don't give you strength. Ow, ow, there's too many of you people in a small hallway.
Die, vermin!
Come here, come down the stairs.
Monster!
He's dead!
Oh,
I can now open the box.
it was just this key right here? Well, thank you. Well, I didn't expect it to be that easy. Yeah, I was gonna have to hunt for quite some time. That's just so much easier. Okay, then.
I have this thirst for blood.
I wish he didn't repeat that every time he ate a rat. Like, we get it, dude. We get it. Okay, down into the basement we go.
I really don't know if I should read this.
But I want to. 8th of January, 1918. The cards worry me, for they keep on announcing the coming of an imprecise but terrible danger, distinct from this awful war. I better call back the legates to London and tell them to observe and report any unusual events. 15th of March. Something is definitely going on. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only mean something powerful is moving. Something so strong and potent, the cards cannot fully reveal its nature. All the legates but one are back in London. His mission in Lhasa is too crucial to be aborted. The only noticeable event is the frequent meetings between Aloysius Dawson and the Ascalon Club. It's nothing to worry about for now. 24th of July. A terrible epidemic is upon us, and I don't like this at all. My legates have been sent back overseas to protect them from the disease, but also to find any clue about the origin of the plague. I am not totally convinced this is all natural. In the past, we had many cases of vampire activity linked with sudden epidemics. We must remain vigilant. 17th of August. All over the world, hundreds of thousands dead, broken families, despair and affliction deeply rooted in our hearts. This epidemic is a curse. Reports from every country tell me this catastrophe has no boundaries, no limits. The good news is that the disease seems to have withdrawn. The bad news is the cards keep on foreseeing a calamity. 19th of September. Cards were right from the beginning. A calamity is upon us. The best sign may be the return of the Guard of Priwen. Geoffrey McCullum himself is back in London. He is actively inquiring and recruiting members for a new campaign. Whatever I may think of McCullum's methods, I must admit he has a good nose for danger. We must all stay alert. 21st of September. McCullum did not waste any time. At least 3 of his war hounds have been ordered to survey me. Same old hate, same old methods once again. They will inquire about all my moves, all my acquaintances, and all my actions. I know they are convinced I am an immortal plotting against them, against humanity. Stupid hunters. I have no time for this. I may have my secrets, but I am not the conspiring foe they're after. But they are right about something. The cataclysm will not be avoided. 15th of October. For the second time since I am the primate of St. Paul, I fear for this city. Skulls are invading London and the entire country. No, not invading. They are already here. They are among us, released by the flesh of many infected. Observers of the Brotherhood tell me that foreign vampires are arriving from all over Europe, delighted to get their share of innocent and suffering flesh. This country as we know it may be on the verge of oblivion. We still don't know what is maneuvering against us. 26th of October. The cards are still worrying me, as if the real danger was not revealed yet. I am convinced that the Guard of Priwen is about to launch a second great hunt. This is the only explanation to the patterns of activities deployed by McCullum: control of strategic command posts all over the city, creation of many new weapons, robbery to quickly finance this expensive undertaking. I know my name will be on the list if they decide to hunt down and identify all identified vampires in England, but I refuse to submit to this threat. 7th of November. A Priwen attack is imminent. Scouts and patrols are getting closer every night. I can't even blame them, for the situation is critical. A few reports even claim the horned vampire may be back, but their blindness never ceases to astonish me. How can they keep considering me a foe? Have I not proved I am their ally? Have I not done all I can to protect mortals? This is my last entry in this journal. May God have mercy on our souls? Question? Okay, why didn't you want me to read this?
I can't believe it.
What? I really don't understand what you can't believe, but... okay.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Yes, it is. Hi. I'm gonna get you down from there. Jeez, you might want to
Easy. Easy.
support it a
Save
little
your
bit.
strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Can I check the room first for loot?
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what
my.
happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open.
He's dying?
What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest
Yes.
course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
Okay, are you hiding something? I don't want to accuse him of it, but it's like, are you?
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him.
There
How
we
is
go.
that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Okay, why in the world would they... You have some explaining to do. That just sounds rude.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter at my hospital.
What can you tell me about
Yeah, I
William
have
Marshall?
questions, sir.
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Yeah, why the heck are they obsessed with the dude, though?
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
Well, okay. This just sounds so terrible.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Okay, so yeah. What about Doris Fletcher?
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, that's really concerning.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Okay. Seems like a strange...
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital.
Okay.
You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Well, no, but yeah, don't you see the pattern here, dude?
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
Yeah, what the
I
hell,
tested
dude?
regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
You deserve it. I'll make your death quicker. I don't think he deserves to die. And I'm not gonna murder him, so this is gonna be the only thing to do. But the more pressing matter is that it was Lady Ashbury's blood that caused this. Hence my I don't trust this lady vibe I've been getting the entire time. This is the first person I'm gonna turn.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very
Yeah.
well then.
Of course it is. I don't know if this is a good idea, but
Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
ew. That's gross.
Enough!
I hope this is the right decision. I never know what's the right choices. Okay. Oh, hint failed? Prepare to fight the disaster, which I'm pretty sure is my new girlfriend. Okay, anything? Oh, I saw something. Old love letter. My most exquisite friend, everything is now ready for our journey to France. We'll leave from Dover on the 17th, and we will spend the whole summer in Paris. I can't wait to taste all the delicate flavors that wonderful city has to offer, and I can't wait to try them all with you. Music, food, theater, architecture, perfumes, fashion, and you. Oh, what a delight it will be. I already wrote to some of my good artist friends who will be as delighted as me to see you on stage in French theater. Edmund Rostand should be there. I know you like his work very much, and I count on him to introduce us to the magnificent Sarah Bernard. That would be the greatest achievement of this journey. I can't wait to hold you again in my arms, my sweetest delight, to drink again of the source of your divine talent. Your devoted Calhoun. Okay. No idea who that is. Okay. This is the new door. Anything over here? No. Okay. So, just, I guess you just stay there then, right? God, that may have been such a horrible mistake, but he seems like such a nice dude, even though he did something stupid. But I have grave concerns about the Lady Ashbury. Please don't be standing right, like, out. I have no idea who was just yelling.
Return later.
Okay, I do need to go.
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
You what? It was her blood, dude! It was her blood! I don't understand why you don't get that. Oh, hush up. Nobody wants to talk to you. A leech! Shut up. Okay then. Go get this guy's stuff. Am I going the right way? I need to go... Yes, I am going the right. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is in fact going that way. All right. Hopefully, yes, this should take me where I want to go, so long as I can get through. Yeah, and you're stupid. Leave me alone. Okay, where is the church? Where is the church? I actually technically need to go talk to the other... I just went right through that district and didn't speak to him. But... I need to go tell that guy about that restaurant. Where am I going? Don't even know.
It's an H! I shall fear no evil!
Really? Are you sure? Because I would appreciate it if you feared some evil.
Put an end to your fancy clothes! It's what's it called!
Ow! You just poked me in the back with that thing. That was rude.
Beast must die! Rewind shall prevail!
Oh, shut up.
Come on!
I'm not yours.
Back to the shadows!
Oh, for crying out loud. Get away from me. Ow! Ow! Oh god, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Well, nobody ever said I was really good at this. That's okay, though. In fact, go the other way, dude. You didn't see me teleporting, did you? No? Okay, where is that dang church? In fact, I hear church bells, which is kind of creepy. Ah, here we go. So this is, I'm assuming, where William Marshall was buried. And that there's something to do with these pressure plates. They're very obviously some sort of interesting thing going on there. Hello?
Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
I found your, well, hang on, let me ask you a question.
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
By the stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
What?
Why can't I force you to answer me then?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country, and avoiding answering certain questions.
So, are you a vampire?
So, are you or are you not a vampire?
As a brilliant man once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
Well, you're just a jerk.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewan stole from you.
And you brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
No.
Ah, the oldest temptation of all. If Pandora herself did not pass the test, I suppose I should not blame you for your curiosity.
So you're not angry with me?
Why should I be? To live is to make choices, Jonathan. And you made yours. Now give it to me, please.
Okay.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely wander. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
Well, I'm confused. Oh well. Got weird buttons. Okay, so... guess we'll head back. Let's see, what's the quickest way down there? We need to go all the way over there. But... I kinda want to go see the doctor. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna have to sleep. So... we'll go through town, we will stop at the hospital. No, let's just go ahead and talk to Lady Ashbury. That's... it seems a little silly to, go all the way over to the hospital and come back. So, we won't do that. Temple Garden. Okay, we are in the right place. Gotta go around. Oh, man. I just want to take a quiet walk through the park. Quiet, quiet. You won't notice a thing. Look at your ugly butt. Ooh, he's gonna explode. Why do they have to blow? Why do they have to blow up? It's so gross. Okay, where was this dude? Where was his shop? That's my house.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Yeah. Hey, I found a cool restaurant for you.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frites that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell.
That was very nice of you. I do appreciate that. Did you know your mom might be evil? Charlotte, did you know that? Because I'm pretty sure your mom is evil.
Women's right.
Oh, this is not the way I wanted to go. I wanted to go this way. Oh boy. That being said, like, again, with Dr. Swansea, I can't imagine him dying would be in any way beneficial to the area. I mean, he's the leader of the hospital. Could you get out of the way, sir?
This is no place for...
Ow! Shot me in the back, dude. That is really, really rude. Luckily, you don't like swords. And luckily, your other friends are deaf. Okay. Guess we're gonna have a conversation about this. Are you upstairs painting your pictures? I don't trust you, ma'am. Just don't trust you. So, hi.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Well, that's the funny thing. He was stupid.
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss.
Yeah.
Harriet Jones was the primary case, but... do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What?
Yeah. What
No. This can't be. Oh,
Oh dear.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
no, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No!
Okay.
Elizabeth!
Well, that was weird. Gather ingredients for the antidote. Attain William Marshall's blood from Lord Redgrave. Obtain a drop of King Arthur's blood from Geoffrey McCullum. And search for insulin in the old morgue of the Pembroke Hospital. Okay. Well, Geoffrey McCullum, I saved his life, and Lord Redgrave hates me. So that should be fun. Ooh, something shiny over here. Easily distracted.
It's
Oh.
locked.
Well, poo. Okay, then. I guess the closest would be Lord Redgrave, but I don't know if I want to tangle with him right now. Let's go to the hospital. I can go get the insulin and take a
Now
nap.
would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Did you
Yes, I'm gonna go...
hear me?
Nobody heard you. Hi, could you excuse me, please? Wish!
Stop!
No, I'm not going to stop. You can't tell me what to do. Wow, can't believe nobody noticed that. Okay. Everybody doing good here? Pretty fine? Guess I need to go to the morgue. Where was the morgue? Oh yeah, it's behind the hospital. Go this way. In fact, I'll just walk through the hospital. Easier. I'm sorry if your boss is missing, or suddenly only comes out at night.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
Daily.
Okay.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Yes, the drug storage. I wasn't aware that that's where I was going. I was just going to the morgue. But okay. Why are you in here? Get out of our morgue! God, they're high level too. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Let's pin it down!
Ouch. Really? I got out of the way of that. But fine. Okay, so gotta go upstairs. I remember this place. Scared the crap out of me. Oh boy, why am I not surprised that there is a dude in here? You didn't see me. I wasn't here. That's right, turn around. Oh, hi! Ow! No, it shon't!
Be strong, brothers!
Did we get another dude, or are you dead? Okay, there you go.
This one's a top! Lord, give us strength!
Don't give us strength. Ow! Don't poke me with your dang swords. It's rude.
Doesn't like fire!
Ow! I do not like fire, no. Give me that. Nom 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 nom.
Back, demon!
Okay. I'm back. I'm really far back, in fact. Dang it. I'm away with me! Okay. Is it? Yes!
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Yes, Dr. Polescu. We all appreciate your endeavors. I'm surprised that really didn't take too long. Okay, so... I am going to take a nap in the hospital. I don't think that that's really going to do me much good, but... I'd like to take a nap anyway. So we're going to go up to my room. Hopefully, by the time I wake up, Dr. Swansea will be back. Although, you know what? Why don't I just check? I'm just going to check his office to see if he's back. Maybe he is. You here? No? That's okay. You got a mess to clean up when you get back anyway. I'm not helping with that. Let's see if what I did was horrific. Let's see. It looks like I can at least do some upgrading. Get all of the health I can. Not quite a level up, sadly. Okay, let's see what happens. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, bare-faced favoritism, and the strange experimental treatments. This scarcity of professionalism is crystallized in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deontology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude, but those of us who know any of their patients, or worse, were among them, are aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, declaimed a pedantic timor mortis contubat me, fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in numbers. Well, we're still healthy here. That's gotta be something, right? We're in stable condition here. Good grief, everybody got... Seriously, oh my god, everybody got sick? Everybody's sick. Okay, we have fatigue and a cold. 3 fatigues, 4, 5, 6 fatigues, 2 headaches, and a cold. Okay, well, I'm heading back to that area anyway. So, we got fatigue. Six fatigues, a headache, and a cold, huh? Alright, looks like I've got everything for that. William Marshall's memoirs. This is the antidote. Okay. Let's see about Dr. Swansea. you cleaned up.
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me. For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I'm just like you.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, dude.
Have you no shame? Must I remind you of your ludicrous actions? Of the innocent men and women who died at your hands?
Shame is for mortals, Jonathan. I know it now, and you should too. We are something else.
Okay, shouldn't have
Something
left you
more.
alive then.
Have you news of Geoffrey McCullum? I'm sure both of you would have quite an interesting discussion after recent events.
He left the hospital without being treated for the severe beating you gave him. We'll meet again soon enough.
Do you not think he will kill you where you stand?
Funny you should mention it. I asked him once what he would do if I were a vampire. He said he would give me an hour for old time's sake.
Oh, how nice. I'm sure. How do you feel? Apparently he feels great.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Yeah. Did you kill anybody?
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Oh god, you're gonna start killing people here.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Well, she should. It's not me. She should be the one to get her vengeance upon you.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague.
Oh, good lord.
I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
My God, Edgar! Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Okay, so you want to experiment with brain damage on yourself? Awesome. I have
Goodbye,
a board
Edgar.
somewhere I can smack
I'm
you with.
certain we'll meet again.
Well, okay. We've got 2 more ingredients to find, and I doubt either of them will be particularly easy. But we'll have to do those in the next episode, so thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!